This is probably one of the strangest scenes we've ever seen in Game of Thrones. Tyrion Lannister sits in a cell hours before he might die and tells his brother a story about their cousin crushing beetles.
Smurf the beetles! Smurf them!
It was one of television's most anticipated episodes, the trial by combat that would determine Tyrion's fate. And the showrunners chose to spend 5 minutes of screen time to talk about a moron and his beetles. It wasn't even in the books, and people hated it, because for many, it was a pointless childhood memory that adds nothing to the plot. But what if I told you that behind this seemingly pointless story, there's actually one of the most devastating metaphors the show ever gave us? What if I told you that once you really understand why Tyrion is telling this story right now, this scene turns into something that will haunt you forever? Because here's the truth, this scene was never about beetles. It wasn't even really about Orson. It was about a son, desperately trying to understand why his father wants him dead.
Why?
I mean, I know that's a bold claim, but I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. And it all starts with understanding the context, because the context is everything here. As you might remember, this scene takes place right after Tyrion's legendary trial, where he's been accused of murdering King Joffrey. Tywin parades witness after witness, each one twisting Tyrion's words, painting him as a monster. And the whole time, Tyrion can see exactly what's happening. This isn't about justice. This isn't even really about Joffrey's death. This is his own father finally seizing the perfect opportunity to kill the son he's always despised. And now he sits in a cell with his brother. He should be terrified. He should be talking about the injustice of what's happening. But instead, his first instinct is to recall the story about Orson. At first, they both seem amused by it, laughing about that cousin who spent his days crushing beetles. But as Tyrion continues, something changes. The tone darkens. The storytelling stops being a shared memory and starts sounding like a confession.